to bridge communities, create opportunities, and stand where others fell silent. We listened, we learned, we loved, and we knew there was more to be done. We worked alongside families navigating the unseen challenges of neurodiversity.
There is the need for us to accept people living with autism, because it's not their fault that they were born with this problem.
And the narrative of fighting against the stigma, although it still exists, is about celebrating the small wins, celebrating differences, celebrating neurodiversity.
We've seen the stigma. We felt the silence.
And so it really gladdens my heart that there are different autism centers springing up in Ghana so that more people can take care of persons with autism.
But we've also witnessed the brilliance, the creativity, and the unmatched resilience.
GUBA has done very well. In fact, today is my first time hearing of them, and I can see that they are out there to do good job, or they are doing good job by creating the awareness alone, mobilizing people to do volunteer work. It's excellent.
Today, we no longer speak only of awareness. We speak of power, the power of difference, the power of diversity, the power of minds that see the world differently. Neurodiversity is my superpower. It's our power. It's the world's power. From our first steps to this moment, we've been building toward change. Join us as we reshape the narrative in education, in health, in climate action, and in every space where voices must be heard. GUBA Foundation, where every mind matters. We began with a simple mission. We began with a simple mission to bridge communities, create opportunities, and stand where others fell silent. We listened, we learned, we loved, and we knew there was more to be done. We've walked alongside families navigating the unseen challenges of neurodiversity.
There is the need for us to accept people living with autism, because it's not their fault that they were born with this problem.
And the narrative of fighting against the stigma, although it still exists, is about celebrating the small wins, celebrating differences, celebrating neurodiversity.
We've seen the stigma. We felt the silence.
And so it really gladdens my heart that there are different autism centers springing up in Ghana so that more people can take care of persons with autism.
But we've also witnessed the brilliance, the creativity, and the unmatched resilience.
GUBA has done very well. In fact, today is my first time hearing of them, and I can see that they are out there to do good job, or they are doing good job by creating the awareness alone, mobilizing people to do volunteer work. It's excellent.
Today, we no longer speak only of awareness. We speak of power, the power of difference, the power of diversity, the power of minds that see the world differently. Neurodiversity is my superpower. It's our power. It's the world's power. From our first steps to this moment, we've been building toward change. Join us as we reshape the narrative in education, in health, in climate action, and in every space where voices must be heard. GUBA Foundation, where every mind matters.
Closely Atlantic. This vast ocean was once the mighty road of sorrow. Hear the echoes that haunt the deep, the cries of a million souls ripped from the comfort of home, chained and bound on a journey of no return. For 400 years, they carried the weight of their homeland and the silent grief of stolen futures across the churning belly of the sea. They were robbed of everything but their spirit. But the spirit never dies. It travels. It is anchored here in this new world, in the very essence of who we are today. The cries of their pain, the bitter sound of their chains were transformed. They melted into new rhythms, and those rhythms transformed into today's sounds and melodies. Their grief has become our groove. Tonight, we pay homage to their strength through the glorious music they left in our bloodline. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to GUBA Awards 2025.
This vast ocean was once the mighty that haunted the deep, the cries of a million souls.
Sunshiny day. Everybody do what you do. Smile will bring the sunshine day. Everybody do what you do. Smile will bring the sunshine day.
How you guys feeling? Hello! Very quiet tonight. You guys having a good time? That's right.
Beautiful sea, I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. For me, I'm alive, we're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away, right away. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the life inside so shine bright. Tonight, you and I were beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too wild, so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky.
So you know what? I want everybody to help me sing along to this next song. Let's go.
They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. You date a girl and find out later she smells like a percolator. Her perfume was made right on the grill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. No tea, or tomato juice. You'll see, no potato juice. All the farmers in Africa say, a politician's daughter was accused of drinking water and was fined a great big $50 bill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. A whole lot of coffee in Brazil. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. No tea, or tomato juice. You'll see, no potato juice. All the farmers in Africa say, hey, hey. And when they have an ex-need sale, coffee ketchup gives them flavor. Coffee pickles way outsell the deal. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. A whole lot of coffee in Brazil. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. Yeah. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. In Brazil.
On tennis hats we have zucchini.
They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil.
On trumpet we have Kevin. On guitar we have Isaiah. On drums we have Damani. On bass we have Neil. On steel pan we have Andre. On keys we have Trayvon. On vocals to my right we have Barry. My name is Harmony. We are the Dynamic Flow Backing Band. Thank you so much for having us tonight.
Highness, Excellency, Ministers of State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a very special night. Your Royal Highness, Excellency, Ministers of State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a very special night as GUBA Awards has made its way to the Caribbean for the very first time. You are warmly welcome to Bridgetown, Barbados for GUBA Awards 2025. Tonight, we celebrate our shared Atlantic history and our shared Atlantic heritage as we forge cultural and economic ties. Ladies and gentlemen, also paying homage to the people who've made immense contributions to building communities and societies across the Caribbean and, of course, across Africa and the diaspora. My name is Anita Erskine. I'm your host, and it's an honor to be here with you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start off the program by going all the way back to 2010 when GUBA Awards began. Take a look at the GUBA story.
When I came up with the concept GUBA years ago, the idea was to create a platform to award the great work being achieved by Ghanaians and friends of Ghana based in Britain.
I came to London because of the awards.
Winner, please. The winner is.
The winner is.
And the winner is Rebecca Emisa.
Fuse. ODG.
GUBA Awards is about celebrating Ghana, in essence. It's about putting our people on a platform and letting the young people know that we have great role models. Tonight, you have witnessed what can be achieved when the diaspora connects with Ghana.
It's really to award good and enterprising Ghanaians who've done well.
It's our honor to introduce you to the recipient, Private Joseph Ashite.
The hospitality in Ghana has been off the charts. And you asked me why?
Yes.
Because it is home.
Absolutely.
And we brought a 30-person delegation. We started off in Nigeria, spent several days there, and then we went to Cote d'Ivoire, spent several days there, and now we're in Ghana. And let me tell you, it feels good.
GUBA is all about growing, uniting and building Africa, literally, and those networks, those connections, it's so vital. So for me, it's about meeting some of these fantastic people who can come and help my constituents and showcase Africa.
I feel grateful that people can recognize me even far away because I come from, Eastern Africa.
I learned a lot about what it takes to be able to transition to Ghana.
We as individuals have work to do. How much are you supporting your brother or sister's work?
Like everything began in a small way, now has developed into this very excellent and well-established institution. One of the things that it does for me when I look at diversity of talent that has been on show tonight. How lucky I am that I'm the president of a country that produces such talent.
We have to know what we want, where we want to go, how we get there, be prepared, be purposeful, persistent, and good at everything we do all the time.
For me, what keeps us going is celebrating excellence, celebrating people that inspire us, people that you know and people that you don't know. And we bring them to one room, and celebrate them. So
I'm just glad that we're here.
I am told that you are the most exceptional island in the Caribbean. Please prove that to me. Relax. You all came from Africa. And so, ladies and gentlemen, if you believe that Africa is the land, the place, Africa is the womb where you were born, where your DNA flows across every single river, where your stars and your ambitions sit in the sky. Please let me hear a resounding round of applause. Now the last round of applause, please do give it to me, because this outfit I'm wearing is very hot. Your Excellency, Madam President, Your Majesty, Asantehene, Your Excellency, Prime Minister of Grenada, my big little sister, Lady Denta Amwati, it is an absolute honor to stand in the presence of great individuals, not only at the high table, but each and every one of you. In our own individual ways, we have cried, we've been broken, we've been lost, we've tried to find and figure out exactly who we are. Some of you have come home to Ghana, you've gone home to Nigeria, but never mind. Some of you have gone to Senegal and Egypt, across the continent, trying to retrace your steps, and we have opened our arms and warmly welcomed you. But tonight, through, of course, my dear sister, Lady Denta, we want to prove to you that you don't only have to come to Africa, Africa can come to you. And indeed, for the first time, GUBA Awards 2025 is proudly here in the Caribbean through Bridgetown, Barbados. My name is Anita Erskine. It's an absolute honor to be your MC, to be your host, to be your sister, your mother, anything and everything you want me to be within reason. Relax. And so let us start this program officially. You have eaten, you're fine, you're good, you are ready. Let's get down to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have known the individual who will be giving us the opening remarks for many, many, many years. And I'm always astounded and I'm always in awe of how he's able to bring cultures. He's able to bring individuals. He's able to bring countries together in his very unique way of propagating unity. But more so, ladies and gentlemen, highlighting the power and the importance of culture and heritage and tradition, and never letting go of it, because it is essentially who you are. With a round of applause and asking you to please be up on your feet, please bring to the podium my great father, our great uncle, the powerful leader of the Ashanti, the king of Ashanti. Ladies and gentlemen, please warmly welcome His Majesty Otumfuo Nana Osei Tutu II with a resounding GUBA Awards 2025. Warmly welcome Asantehene, as we like to call him over back at home in Ghana. Please keep that warm applause coming in. He has worked tirelessly not only to bring us together, but also to highlight the importance of our oneness and our unity. Long may you live. Long may you live, Asantehene. You are warmly, warmly welcome, Your Royal Majesty.
misio.
Why never just a juice or spaghetti, a kabakmasika pabano?
Why never just a juice or spaghetti, a kabakmasika pabano?
Pina Sebianco, baby.
Oh, Pina Sebianco, baby.
Man, not Teddy Feba de Mefie, Casangin.
Man, what Teddy Feba de Mefie, Casangin.
The one and Dr. Mojan,
the one and Dr. Mojan,
out of Florida, champion,
out of Florida, champion.
Oh, Sonny Clovios, meditate.
Oh, Sonny Clovios, meditate.
Jacqua Janadia Sading.
Jacqua Janadia Sading.
Acusibio Cumbochmo, champion.
Acusibio Cumbochmo, champion.
Jacqua Fise, Frampo, Demiferis.
Jacqua Fise, Frampo, Demiferis.
Said to 12 more than Yavisio.
Said to 12 more than Yavisio.
Why never just a can't teacher watch it on Panasawa, Pimsica Pobano?
Why never as a can't teacher watch it on Panasawa, Pimsica Pobano?
Pina Sebianco, baby.
Oh, Pina Sebianco, baby.
Said to 12 more than Yavisio.
Said to 12 more than Yavisio.
Oh, Saji for Gunyagua singing.
Oh, Saji for Gunyagua singing.
Oh, Casantina Casangin.
Oh, Casantina Casangin.
Oh, Kubela to cover the river, Gunyagua Saduna Chemera.
Joe. Excellency the President, Honorable Prime Minister of Grenada,
Joe.
Ministers assembled here, Lady Denta Amwatin MBE, founder and CEO of GUBA Enterprise,
Joe.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen,
Joe.
I didn't know I was supposed to make some remarks tonight because I think I spoke whatever I wanted to say this afternoon.
Joe.
But she whispered into my ears that you are making remarks tonight. And I know there was a collusion between my office, my chief of staff and her. So as soon as he mentioned, I saw that there was a folder coming up here.
Joe.
So which means they had written something for me to say.
Joe.
It is with great pleasure and a sense of homecoming that I join you tonight for the GUBA 25 Awards being held for the first time on the proud soil of Barbados. This is a truly historic moment, a physical manifestation of a reunion long overdue. As we gather for the 16th edition of GUBA Awards hosted here in the heart of the Caribbean for the first time, we are not merely attending a ceremony or an event, we are fulfilling a mission, reclaiming our Atlantic destiny, connect, build, and renew.
Jump.
We have thus gathered under a powerful and purposeful theme, which is not merely a catchy phrase, but our collective mission and our guiding principle for the future.
Jump.
It speaks to a shared resilience, a shared presence of opportunity, and a shared future of prosperity that we must actively create together.
Jump.
To Lady Denta and her associates, we are sincerely grateful for your laudable initiative that has brought us together for this milestone event.
Jump.
To the nominees who did not win any awards at all today, I wish you better luck next time.
Jump.
To the awardees, let your achievements in global recognition inspire you to greater endeavors and greater heights.
Jump.
I have been requested to make a few remarks on the power of African diaspora at tonight's function.
Jump.
The Atlantic has for so long been viewed as a divide, a powerful reminder of separation. But today, we see it as a bridge, a waterway that carried our ancestors through and brought us to this moment of powerful reconnection.
Jump.
We are here to reignite the bridge. As some have eloquently put it, it is transforming historical ties into tangible modern partnerships.
Jump.
The components of our theme are three clear imperatives: connect, build, and renew, which I spoke about this afternoon.
Jump.
Let's first recognize that the term the African diaspora generally refers to the mass dispersal of people from the African continent to other parts of the world. In its scope, the term includes both involuntary or forced migration caused primarily by the transatlantic slave trade, but also the trans-Saharan and Indian Ocean slave trades, and voluntary modern-day migration for economic, political, or social reasons. In short, The African diaspora includes all global communities that descended from Africa since the 15th century, through voluntary and involuntary migrations. The term emphasizes a connection to the African continent, shared ancestry and potential or emotional link to the mother continent. Cumulatively, by our calculation, we are talking about 350 million people, which translates into the third largest country in the world after China and India, if they were all to be considered as living in one country. At this juncture, let me point out that the African Union had long realized the power and the potential of the African diaspora. That is why, in pursuit of the grand vision of African unity, the Continental Organization amended its Constitutive Act in 2006 to include the African diaspora in the 6th region of the continent, in addition to Central, Eastern, Northern, Southern, and Western regions of Africa. The Constitutive Act defines the African diaspora to include people of African origin living outside the continent, irrespective of their citizenship and nationality, and who are willing to contribute to the development of the continent, the building of the African Union. The power of the African diaspora resides in its multifaceted roles through global influences, driving economic growth through remittance and investments, fostering cultural exchange, and playing a significant role in political movements and social development. This power is derived from the collective economic support, the innovation and knowledge sharing of millions of people, transforming both African countries and the diaspora host nations. It is an incontrovertible fact that the African diaspora sends billions of dollars in remittances to their home countries, often surpassing foreign aid and foreign direct investment. By one estimate, as much as $65 billion is sent annually through such remittances. These gifts to family are dispersed and uncoordinated, and therefore may have limited impact in terms of development. Moreover, the African diaspora are increasingly investing in African businesses, real estate and infrastructure, particularly in sectors like fintech and agriculture, thereby promoting jobs and economic growth. Knowledge and technology, by bringing back skills and knowledge gained from global industries, diaspora members are uniquely positioned to help develop solutions to African problems. They also provide mentorship and technical training to local entrepreneurs and professionals, helping to find a new generation of innovators. Diaspora's entrepreneurs often establish businesses that bring international opportunities to African markets. We all recognize that people-to-people connections are the foundations of business relationships. The African diaspora around the world have unique insights, market intelligence, spending power as consumers that can act as catalysts for market expansion for African business seeking partnerships. In this connection, it is important to stress that the operationalization of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, whose Secretariat Ghana proudly hosts, is expected to create more intra-African trade and enormous opportunities for more business ventures between Africa and African diaspora and the rest of the world. The diaspora acts as a bridge between cultures, promoting African arts, music, food, fashion, and other creative industries worldwide. Through such channels, the diaspora serve as cultural ambassadors promoting African culture. They also serve as a vital cultural link promoting African heritage and narrative. It is time for us to tell our own stories and teach our own history and stop relying on the Western eccentric narratives that have over the years distorted our history and image. We should also be frank to admit that while it is true that the African diaspora have imposed themselves, whether in the field of music, gospel, dancehall, jazz, blues, calypso, reggae, and zouk, the creative industries and sports, in most cases, the companies behind are not African diaspora owned, and we need to address that change and change that. The African diaspora have been quite influential in civil rights movements, decolonization and movements like the Black Lives Matter in countries like the US, the United Kingdom, and the Caribbean. Some governments are increasingly engaging diaspora by facilitating voting abroad and creating institutions to address diaspora concerns. In my own country, Ghana, the Office of the Diaspora Affairs is located in the Office of the President, a testament to the importance government attaches to matters pertaining to the diaspora. The diaspora also acts as a global advocate for social justice and political change, influencing policy and public discourse in both their countries of residence and the African continent, thereby helping to bridge the gaps between continents, sharing best practices and creating collaborative opportunities for growth. A current typical example is the African Caribbean clarion call for reparations to be paid to the two regions by the former colonial powers to atone for their sins perpetrated against the people of African descent. Thus, through a combination of economical, social, and political influence, the diaspora can be a powerful force for positive and sustainable change across the African continent. The diaspora is certainly crucial in shifting the global narrative about African from one of dependence to one of opportunity, partnerships, and strength. The list of nominations and awardees tonight evidently shows that there's much excellence and expertise in Africa and its diaspora. While the African diaspora may have developed their unique cultures and identities in the present locations where they find themselves, they still share a common ancestry of African heritage. There's beauty in diversity, but there's also strength in unity. As Kwame Nkrumah, the first president of Ghana, rightly observed, the forces that unite us are intrinsic and greater than the superimposed influences that keep us apart. Let's stay together and redouble our efforts to connect, build and renew our relationships, and we shall reap the rich dividend of prospering and thriving together. Our destiny is ours to claim. Let us renew our unwavering dedication and our commitment to a future where a united Africa and its diaspora can stand together and speak with one voice on the global scale. I wish you a blissful night. Thank you.
The African Export-Import Bank, a proudly Pan-African institution.
Sauti ya dunia ndani ya damu yetu, unadunda kama ngoma gizani. Twende pamoja, twende mbali. sauti ya dunia, ndani ya damu yetu. Tunacheza, tunainuka, tunakumbuka.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the great mind behind True Face by Grace. A round of applause for our exceptional designer, True Face by Grace. True Face by Grace, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we honor a global trailblazer who took Afrobeat to the world. He is not only a global Afrobeats pioneer, but a visionary who has redefined what it means to be proudly African in the 21st century through chart-topping hits like Antenna, Million Pound Girl, and Azonto. He placed Africa on the global music map long before it became a trend. But beyond the music, he has built movements from Tina, Of course, this is New Africa to schools, innovation hubs, and youth empowerment programs that remind us that culture is our greatest export and purpose is our greatest power. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you tonight a proud son of the continent of Africa, a creative revolutionary, and an unstoppable voice for Africa's global reawakening. Please put your hands together for none other than Fuse ODG.
I came with the spirit of Soniyata. I can never be afraid. I came with the energy of Shaka. You go things say I crazy. I came as the child of my father. I give thanks and praise. And I came with the spiritual alama. May the anointing spread. First of all, make a war before man proceed. There's a silent war, rapid DRC. Every poverty porn and the those to seek. The new Africa is born to fulfill the dream. Can't forget the powers that's instilled in me. I know so there's powers that been shown in me. I told them from band A to BBC. We the Africans who know what the children needs. Fall back, we can kick it on our own. Black man stand up, we're sitting on the throne. Ruling everywhere, yeah, we're killing up the globe. We're building back at home, in a different kind of zone. I came with the spirit of Soniyata. I can never be afraid. I came with the energy of Shaka. You go things say I crazy. I came as the child of my father. I give thanks and praise. And I came with the spiritual alama. You never ever know what it feel like. Pretend to be someone else in a real life. You can never be yourself cause it feel like for the sake of the salary you had to put your pride to the side. It cost to have a dream. My CV was written in European. Said I was captured through the Euro lens. Too much baggage being African. We used to pretend to Caribbean. Now I feel it in my soul. Do they mean Burkina Faso? But they will never show or give us the glory. The hunter, the hero. To the lion start telling story. I came with the spirit of Soniyata. I can never be afraid. I came with the energy of Shaka. You go things say I crazy. I came as the child of my father. I give thanks and praise. And I came with the spiritual alama. May the anointing spread. I came with the spirit of Soniyata. I can never be afraid. I came with the energy of Shaka. You go things say I crazy. I came as the child of my father. I give thanks and praise. And I came with the spiritual alama. May the anointing spread. Welcome to the spirit of New Africa. This is the place where we remember our ancestors, reclaim our narrative and our Atlantic destiny, and truly restore who we are. In our presence, we have His Royal Majesty, Asantehene, Her Excellency, Honorable Prime Minister, as we're gathered here, as Africa connects with the Caribbean, this time we're putting a door of return in front of the Atlantic Ocean, and we're returning home and reclaiming who we are. Welcome to New Africa. I'm Fuse ODG, and I'm about to take you across the continent. I'm about to take you to where I'm from. Take shots at Zanzibar, chop mishkaki by the ocean beach. Konyaki with the locals. Take time cause it's stronger than a lion teeth. See an old volcano, climb Kilimanjaro, that's the highest peak. See the pharaohs in Egypt, Tutankhamun and Ramesses. And when you see those statues staring at you, you will see what original G's turn up a Great Pyramid of Giza. Ancient wonders and dynasty. Everyone, she said she wanna go Africa. I said that's 54 countries. And every place different caliber, different flavors. Tell me what you need. How far? Hurry up, I'm about to leave. I've been in Babylon way too long. Gonna get that break, that pedal and screech. Yo, we can go to Zimbabwe, see how the water fall into the Zambezi. Picnic in the safari, then drive through jacaranda trees. Snorkeling and Seychelles, crystal clear oceans. You can see those reefs and feel the waters on your feet. Say shallow was got the cleanest beach. And when we touch down Accra, you go there like rock. And I get some 2 hours sleep. Everywhere lit like Christmas tree. My area code +233. She said she wanna go Africa. I said that's 54 countries. And every place different caliber, different flavors. Tell me what you need. How far? Hurry up, I'm about to leave. I've been in Babylon way too long. Gonna get that, break that pedal and screech. Camel riding from the Sahara to Marrakesh. Watch the sunset bleed. Down to the Masai Nairobi. Swim with the dolphins in Mozambique. Hit Kampala, no Wahala. Chop ugali and feast. Monday to Monday, the turners peak. They don't know any difference to the end of the week. Or we could turn up in Lagos, maybe Abuja, where we can get some peace. See things that you won't believe. Don't believe everything that you watch and read. She said she wanna go Africa. I said that's 54 countries. And every place different caliber, different flavors. Tell me what you need. How far? Hurry up, I'm about to leave. I've been in Babylon way too long. Gonna get that, break that pedal and screech.
£1 million girl, you a boss all of the way that you doing your thing.
Yeah, listen. You don't mind paying a cost, you're on the grind, you don't move like the wind.
It's time to turn it up right now.
The way you put it down on the floor, I wanna come and just give you my ring. Give you my ring. I wanna give a round of applause, I like the way you wanna rule like a king.
Let's go.
She phenomenal, she motivates and she elevates.
She better than boss.
She phenomenal, she motivates and she elevates.
She better than boss.
She phenomenal, she motivates and she elevates.
She better than boss.
She phenomenal, she motivates and she elevates.
She better than boss. Let's go.
See, I just came back from Ghana, and I want to share this dance so everyone's doing over there. Then to try to show me how to do this. Sat me down in this place.
Let's go.
And they said to
everyone,
me,
everyone, let's go.
Nobody want to see you.
Hey.
But when they do, they don't even like it. They just want to see you deep in crisis. Drive herself, you don't need a license. Follow her, she can't even ride it. Go ahead with your feet just like this. Then they showed me the latest. We walk over the haters. Now what you do, my
hands on toe.
Now watch me do my
hands on toe.
Now watch me do my
hands on toe.
Now watch me do my hands on toe. We walk over the haters. Now what you do, my
hands on toe.
People
won't make some noise if they enjoy yourself.
Now what you do, my you see,
let's go. Let's go.
GUBA, let's go. She done do me why?
Energy.
Because she done spend my money, oh. Oh my God, tell my mommy, oh.
Energy, let's go.
I should've listened.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
She just controlling my bro. She done do me like
go.
I done get rid of some shit, oh bro. She done do me like she done shoot my mind, oh. She done do me like cause every day she's switching my mind, oh. She wanna chop my pee the wall on the square. I mean, do you really care? What's yours to keep, we don't really share. I see how you moving there. You better just stay in line. All I wanna do is just make you mine. You make my heart beat like play your ground. And now you wanna leave and say goodbye. You know, say you drive me crazy. I can't let you do me shady. I think that you do the baby. Ghana, baby. You know, say you drive me crazy. I can't let you do me shady. I think that you do the baby. She done do me white.
Louder.
Cause she just spend my money, oh. Oh my God, I tell my mommy, oh.
GUBA,
I should've
let's go. 1, 2, 3,
go. She just controlling my bro. She done do me like
go.
I done get rid of some shit, oh bro. She done do me like she done chew my mind, go, oh. She done do me like cause every day she's switching my mind, oh. She was 14, I was 15. Me and her baby had some big dreams. but we got lost up in the city. Everyone, oh, do you think about me? We used to sneak up in a big race. She used to wind up on me this way, that way, this way, that way. She just wanted to be in my arm, yeah. She said, tonight, 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 I don't wanna see no daylight now. Me don't wanna see no daylight now. Everything is too okay right now. Everyone, she said, tonight, 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 I don't wanna see no daylight now. Me don't wanna see no daylight now. Everything is too okay right now. Don't want to go, oh, oh, to go, oh, oh, to go, oh, oh, to go, oh, oh. I don't want to go, oh, oh, to go, oh, oh, to go, oh, oh, to go, oh. I don't want to go, to go, to go, to go. I don't want to go, oh, oh, to go, oh, oh, to go, to go. Don't want to go, don't want to go. Thank you. I'm Fuso DG,
Ladies and gentlemen,
and this is New Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now here at the final lap. The first in this set of awards, which will focus on leadership, governance, and civil impact, is the Diaspora Leadership Award. Please allow me to bring to the stage the presenters for this category, Ricky Blay and Kayanne Greenidge.
Your Majesty, Your Excellency, the Prime Minister, Lady Denter, and distinguished guests. My name is Ricky Blue. I'm the founder of Since 93, which is a record label with Sony. I'm also the owner. We have diaspora talent like Thames, Tyler, and Shenseea that we represent. And I'm here in my role as founder of Blue Magic Rum, one of the sponsors, proud to be involved with the event.
And good evening, everyone. My name is Kay Greenidge. I am the CEO of Invest Barbados and a proud sponsor of the Trade and Investment Forum, which took place on Monday. The GUBA Black Star Diaspora Leadership Award honors an individual of African heritage in the global diaspora whose distinguished leadership, commitment, and influence have significantly advanced the interests, well-being, or connectivity of African and/or diaspora communities.
I am honored to present the GUBA Black Star Award, Diaspora Leadership Award to Dorothea Hodge. Here is a testimonial video.
Where influence is power, Dorothea Hodge uses hers to shape nations, strengthen reputations, and tell stories that move the world. As Chief Executive Officer of Equitas Global, she stands at the crossroads of politics, diplomacy, and purpose, guiding leaders and global brands through the storms of crisis and the art of communication. From advising Prime Minister Tony Blair and Baroness Valerie Amos to working with institutions like the OECD, African Development Bank, and World Health Organization, Dorothea has built a legacy defined by integrity, impact, and innovation. Today, as she expands Equitas across Africa and the Caribbean, she continues to champion local talent and global influence, proving that true leadership is not about visibility but vision. For her unwavering commitment to bridging worlds through strategy, truth, and excellence, GUBA proudly presents the Diaspora Leadership Black Star Award to Dorothea Hodge.
Congratulations, Dorothea. Please. Okay, photo first.
Thank you. I was just far too busy dancing to Fuse to even realize my name was called, so apologies. Protocols, Your Majesty, an honor to be here with you present, the President, and distinguished guests. It is a real honor to be awarded this. Lady Denter and GUBA team, thank you. And thanks must go to the God above. It is such an honor to have been able to tell the stories of the African diaspora, whether that has been raising 100 million over the space of a week for one of the recent hurricanes in the Caribbean, or whether that has been working with President Macron and Angelique Kidjo to raise $2 billion for African women's enterprise, it has been an honor to constantly tell the story of the African diaspora around the world and to raise their voices. And we will continue to do that because the African diaspora story, it is the origin of all of us. It is the origin of the entire of humanity. We all come from Africa. So we must never stop telling our story, telling the world who we are and how we are. And this is our time. 1 in 4 of the world's population will be African. And that doesn't include the diaspora. So we lead on culture, we lead on ideas, but the global story is ours. So I urge you all, be part of the new vision for the world. Go out and tell the story together. God bless you all. Thank you.
God bless you, Dorothea. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, our next award is the GUBA Black Star Global Citizenship Icon Award. GUBA Black Star Global Citizenship Icon Award, which recognizes an individual who has demonstrated extraordinary commitment to global citizenship, fostering cross-cultural collaboration, acting as a bridge between communities, advocating for policies that uplift marginalized voices. It is an honor to present the GUBA Black Star Global Citizenship Icon Award to Sir Richard Branson. Unfortunately, obviously, Sir Richard Branson is not here, but please take a look at his video.
From a young dreamer with dyslexia to one of the world's most visionary entrepreneurs, Sir Richard Branson turned challenges into fuel for greatness. At just 16, he launched Students Magazine, giving voice to a generation. That bold beginning sparked the creation of Virgin, a name that would grow from a small record shop into a global empire of over 400 companies spanning music, aviation, media, and even the stars beyond. But beyond business, his heart beats for humanity. Through the elders and countless philanthropic ventures, Sir Richard has championed peace, sustainability, and global unity. His fearless adventures across oceans and skies remind us that limits exist only to be reimagined. A knight of innovation, a pioneer of purpose, a true citizen of the world. Tonight, we honor Sir Richard Branson, recipient of the GUBA Global Citizenship Icon Award, for inspiring generations to dream boldly and serve humanity without borders.
I'm truly humbled and I'm truly honored to receive the Global Citizenship Icon Award from GUBA. Although I can't be with you in beautiful Barbados tonight, my heart is there with you, celebrating this powerful and historic moment. Well, my sincere thanks to Lady Denta for her extraordinary leadership and unwavering vision, and to the entire GUBA team for their tireless commitment to strengthening the bridge between Africa and the Caribbean. What you've created is not just an event, it's a movement that connects continents, celebrates culture, and inspires collaboration. And this evening holds such deep symbolism. 400 years after Captain John Powell claimed Barbados for England, we are rewriting that history, choosing unity over division, connection over conquest, and shared prosperity over isolation. And together, we're building a new legacy, one rooted in purpose, equality, and hope. As someone who has always believed in the power of connection, I want to encourage entrepreneurs and investors to make connections between Africa and the Caribbean. When people are connected, we unlock potential. When communities are united, we change the world. To the young people across Africa and the Caribbean, dream boldly, work together, and believe that collaboration is the true passport to progress. You are the bridge builders of a brighter future. Congratulations to all the honorees and to everyone helping to make this vision a reality. And thank you again for this incredible honor and for reminding us that our shared destiny is not separated by oceans, but bound together by purpose and possibility. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the GUBA Black Star Transformational Impact in Medicine Award. To present this award, please welcome Paulette Jones and Ambassador Juliet Sutherland.
Good evening, Her Excellency, His Majesty, Honorable Prime Minister of Grenada, honorees and awardees. I am Paulette Jones. I head the advertising department at the Nation Group of Companies. It is indeed an honor to be here this evening to share with Juliet and present this incredible award. You know, I couldn't help but reflect on the fact that all evening I heard talk about connections and storytelling. And as the nation is about to celebrate its 52nd anniversary, being here this evening and being part of the GUBA Awards was very easy for us to do.
Thank you, Paulette. I'm Juliet Bino Sutherland, High Commissioner of Barbados to Ghana, Ambassador of Barbados to Liberia, High Commissioner Designate of Barbados to Nigeria, and partner of GUBA in this evening's activities. The GUBA Black Star Transformational Impact on Medicine Award recognizes an individual whose exceptional leadership, innovation, and sustained contribution have fundamentally transformed healthcare delivery, medical research, public health, or medical education, especially within Africa or the diaspora. We are particularly honored to present the GUBA Black Star Transformational Impact of Medicine Award to Dr. Velma Scantlebury.
Let us now view her testimonial video.
Barbados to the operating rooms of America, Dr. Patricia Velma Scantlebury has carved her name into the pages of medical history. A pioneer, a healer, and a visionary, she broke barriers as the first black woman transplant surgeon in the United States, performing over 2,000 life-saving surgeries and transforming countless lives with her skill and compassion. Her journey from Harlem Hospital to the University of Pittsburgh and later as Director of Kidney Transplant Programs across America has been one of purpose, excellence, and trailblazing leadership. Recognized among America's best and top doctors, honored with the National Kidney Foundation's Gift of Life Award, and celebrated in her homeland of Barbados with the Order of the Gold Crown of Merit, Dr. Scantlebury's impact continues to inspire generations. Tonight, we salute a woman whose legacy transcends medicine, a true daughter of the Caribbean, whose hands have given hope and whose heart has given life. Dr. Patricia Velma Scantlebury, recipient of the GUBA Black Star Award for Transformational Impact in Medicine.
Congratulations to you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everyone. This is truly an honor. And it is heavy. I can use it for my weights. But I thank you all, Lady Dente. This is truly an inspiration for me, having been born here in Barbados, where my roots are, where I was grounded, given all that passion and desire. And I have to say that it's not just a story about my journey, but it's also a reflection of the power of purpose, the power of determination, because when I was told that I couldn't be a surgeon, I didn't have the hands of a surgeon, or I didn't have what it took to be a surgeon, it was that determination that kept me going. And I'm glad for the community of support of my parents, and thank you for my husband being here, and for all those who inspired me. When I think about transformation, it's really about reaching back, encouraging others along the way, helping them as we climb. And I'm so grateful for those who've gone before me, who've opened up paths, who've made it possible for me to become the first black female transplant surgeon in the United States. And from Barbados. And I usually say that where I was born in Goodland Road, which is right off of Westbury Road. If you don't know where that is, it's right off of where Rihanna's house is located. So I thank you all for the GUBA Foundation for recognizing my work, and for all of you, and for my fellow nominees, congratulations to everyone. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Dr. Velma Scanterbury. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the GUBA Black Star Lifetime Impact Award. It gives me great pleasure, and it is an honor to ask Her Excellency, the President, to do us the honors of presenting this award. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Her Excellency, Dame Sandra Mason.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Your Excellency. I don't know why they didn't give somebody to help me, but anyway, it is my special honor to make this statement. The GUBA Black Star Lifetime Impact Award recognizes an individual whose career-long achievements have had profound, sustained, and legacy-defining impact on African and/or diaspora communities. I am privileged to present the GUBA Black Star Lifetime Impact Award to Reverend Amos Brown. Here is his testimonial video.
Hungry for justice and truth, one voice has never wavered. The voice of Dr. Amos C. Brown, a legend among leaders. He was one of the only 8 students personally taught by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. at Morehouse College, a connection that forever shaped his mission to marry faith with fearless action. For nearly 50 years as pastor of Third Baptist Church in San Francisco, Dr. Brown has been a moral compass, guiding communities, uplifting the oppressed, and turning compassion into impact. From civil rights marches to world conferences, from the pulpits of America to the streets of South Africa, he has stood shoulder to shoulder with presidents, global icons, and everyday people, always championing equality, education, and human dignity. His life's work is not just ministry, it is movement. His message, not just words, but a lifelong call to justice. Tonight, we honor a titan of conscience and conviction, Dr. Amos C. Brown, recipient of the GUBA Lifetime Impact Black Star Award.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Amos Brown, the recipient of the GUBA Black Star Lifetime Impact Award, as he shares a few words with us.
Thank you, Madam President, for your very kind, choice words. His Excellency, to all of you who are gathered as dignitaries in this incredible enterprise, words fall far too short for me to express my deepest appreciation for this coveted award. I am hyena happy, elephant elated, and very pleased to be joined by my dear wife, Jane Evangeline Brown, of 59 years. My daughter, Kizzy, and her husband, whose roots go back to Ghana, West Africa, Kingsley, and my elder son, Amos Jr. I must say to you, since I possibly have the last word in the spirit of Lawrence O'Donnell, that we owe this incredible session to Lady Denta, who in my estimation has been able to bring us together and give concrete expression to the dream of many of our ancestors. In fact, I would liken her presence to that of the experience of one sweet Daddy Grace of yesteryears, who on the eastern seaboard of America had a terrific following. This preacher, this spiritual man, who didn't go to Morehouse, didn't go to Harvard, but he was a cook on a ship, having been born at Cape Verde off the coast of Africa, West Africa. One day, a young white reporter said to him, "Sweet Daddy, you are an incredible man. How did you get all these people to follow you? You never went to school. You have no great credits of acclaim. How did you get them to follow you?" Sweet Daddy looked at the young reporter and said, "Well, boy, I tell you, I just learned how to tangibilitate the gospel of Jesus Christ." He created a word that was not even in the dictionary. Tangibilitate the gospel of Jesus Christ. I tell you, my friends, that Lady Denta showed us how to tangibilitate Pan-Africanism that was in the mind of one W.B. Du Bois, Henry Williams from Trinidad, and Marcus Garvey from Jamaica. She's given tangible expression to how we can pool our resources and indeed realize, as the old African proverb says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. We are together here tonight, and I implore and appeal to you to stay together, to let no one put a wedge between this familyhood of all of us sons and daughters of the diaspora. We got to stay together, for who knows but that the sons and daughters of Africa will be able to save Western civilization and bring it to its senses. Where I came from in Jackson, Mississippi, when I left home, my mother always told me, Amos, behave. Don't take anything that doesn't belong to you. Don't ask anybody for anything. Let them offer it to you. Behave. My brothers and sisters, since we left Mother Africa from the Rift Valley as humankind, we have lost our manners in the Western world. And the United States of America is on the verge, on the brink of losing its role as a free democratic society of the world. We need Denta, and we need to stay together as GUBA, servants of the Most High God, so that the day will come when no more will we have to apologize for what we have done as human beings. I give an apology for our humanity, but we'll be able to say, I'm black and I'm proud. I'm brown and I'm sound. I'm yellow and I'm mellow. I'm white bread and I ain't dead. I'm white and I'm all right. I'm a woman and I'm wise. I'm an immigrant and I'm industrious. I'm gay, but I'm godly. Thanks be to God. And I'm straight, but I'm sensible. God bless you. Keep GUBA together and hang in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to the Lifetime Impact Award recipient. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. All right. Thank you so much. And thank you, Your Excellency, for doing us the honors of presenting the final award. Thank you, ma'am. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without the voice of the individual coming onto the stage, we would not have been able to understand the power of our unity. By leading, grow, unite, and build Africa, her message is simple. We have the power. And so it gives me great pleasure, and with the power invested in me on the stage, to bring to you the CEO of GUBA Enterprise and the founder of GUBA Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, give a true, powerful welcome to Lady Denta Amwanting MBE. Please welcome Lady Denta in her royal garb. Denta, the floor is all yours.
Thank you so much. You know, since His Majesty is here, I needed to dress as a Queen Mother. And so, Your Majesty, thank you so much for honoring our invitation to come in to Barbados in this historic time. 400 years since the British came to Barbados. 400 years later, the Ashanti King comes to Barbados. Not only that, we made sure that we chartered a flight that brought Africans, your brothers and sisters, back to Barbados. It wasn't easy. I know that, doing this chartered flight was very emotional, was very spiritual, and it's because of the time that we're in. I just have a few words to say about representation. Representation is not luxury, it is a responsibility. Because when voices are missing from the table, decisions are made without understanding. Policies are shaped without context, and opportunities are distributed without equality. Representation ensures that our perspectives, our cultures, our contributions, and our challenges are seen and valued. It ensures that the system evolves to reflect the full spectrum of humility. When our people are present in these rooms, the narrative shifts. And when the narrative shifts, justice, inclusion, and progress become possible. Everybody that you have seen today that have been awarded represents us, the excellence that we have within us. And I'm so thrilled that today we're here doing GUBA in Barbados. We've done it in Rwanda, we've done it in Ghana, we've done it in the UK, and now we are here in the Caribbean. We cannot talk about being Pan-Africanism if we don't include the Caribbean. And I remember when we did the first day at the conference, the Deputy Prime Minister said, Denta, it should be called Grow, Unite, Build Africa and the Caribbean. And that's exactly what we're doing. I want to say a big thank you to the people that have supported us. And I want to bring these women to actually come on stage, because without you, this event would not have happened. So Kay, if you can come, the CEO of Invest Barbados. If I can have Madam Carol Roberts, the CEO of NCF. If I can have Marsha, my sister from Bait. Yeah, yes, you. Yeah, Marsha, I called you. Ambassador Juliet Sunderland. Paulette from Nation newspaper. Misha from Barbados Chambers of Commerce. You see the women behind me? Yes, they're all women. Each and every one of them stood by me. And I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you so much for your support, your hospitality, your guidance, the fights. The fights. Kay said to me, Denta, I've got 2 gray hairs. One's called Ricardo and one's called Denta. But honestly, thank you so much. It has been a pleasure. This connection that we have made is just the beginning. Yep. Africa and the Caribbean, we are one. We're going to bring that investment to the Caribbean, and the Caribbean will come to Africa to also invest. This chartered flight that we did is going to break that chain, and many more flights will be coming to the Caribbean. So thank you so much for everything that you have continued to do for us. Thank you. Thank you. I have some of my board members here that I must bring to the stage as well. Yvonne Abapoku, Kwame Anku. I have Peggy, our trustee, also here, Marcus Green. Yes. Please give them a round of applause, because they have truly supported this journey. You know, there's been moments in this journey where we've cried tears, we've had laughter, but we're here. But we're here for a purpose, to unite one another, to know that there's a possibility of us working together again, renewing that relationship and building that people-to-people relationship. Once we learn about each other, we'll know how to work together. So thank you for those who flew in for the 3 days, the Trade and Investment Conference, the reception at the Prime Minister's residence, and now the GUBA Awards. We will be back. And I want to say a big thank you to the Grenada Prime Minister, who had an amazing conversation with him in Ethiopia with Wadamaya. And I think I've spoken to Ambassador Richard here. I think we'll be coming back to the Caribbean in 2027. Thank you so much to everybody who has contributed to GUBA. I'm truly honored that we're going to be growing, uniting, building Africa and the Caribbean. God bless you all. It's been a journey, and I have an amazing team that without them, GUBA wouldn't have happened. So to everyone on the stage here, I want to say a big thank you. We have faults, we have bickered, but we all know the mission that we're on, and so that's why we're here. So thank you so much for your hard work. To Dennis, I don't like to pick out people, but Dennis has been extraordinary, and I know that team agree, right? If you had to pick one person, who would it be? It would be Dennis. Dennis, thank you so much for the work that you've done. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for the family of GUBA. GUBA Enterprise, GUBA Foundation, GUBA Awards. This is the team that makes it happen. And we also want to use this opportunity to say a big thank you to our partners. A big thank you to the Barbados High Commission in Ghana, Barbados Tourism Marketing Incorporation, Invest Barbados, National Cultural Foundation, and Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry. This collaboration surely embodies our shared vision of a globally connected and prosperous Afro-Caribbean future. The GUBA Awards 2025 was also proudly brought to you by Mill Harbor Group, Afrexim Bank, RNAQ Holdings, KGL Group, Export Barbados, Cape May Properties, Inter-American Development Bank, and Blue Magic Rum. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause for our partners and our sponsors, without whom we would never have made it here. We came not by ourselves. We came with our father, a father of a nation. Ladies and gentlemen, not to pick him out because he is one of our favorites, but to pick him out because we didn't come here alone. And if you are truly African, you know that when you are crossing a certain river, you don't go by yourself as a child. Your father goes ahead of you. We want to say a big thank you to you, Your Majesty, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, Asantehene, the leader and king of the Asante. We would never have been able to do this without you. We want to say a big thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, also a big thank you to Her Excellency, the Prime Minister, Mia Mottley, for being so warm and welcoming us. And last but definitely not the least, Your Excellency, the President of Barbados. We were treated so beautifully and wonderfully.
Asante Manso TV. Yes.